What's going on, guys? Welcome to Frank's Media and Reviews, and today's video is going to be a 4K review to an 80s horror cult classic creature feature film. And I have to thank one of you guys. I have to thank William Driver, longtime friend and subscriber to the channel. So thank you, William, for highly recommending this film because damn, I really did enjoy this film. I liked it enough so much that after watching the special features, I rewatched it again, but in the different aspect ratio. So it's just a fun, charming, low budget 80s creature film. And that film is called The Deadly Spawn, directed by Douglas McGowan. So thank you, William. I really enjoy this film. This is released by Synapse Films. And you guys know I love Synapse. They have amazing 4K transfers. I have collected all of their limited deluxe editions because they don't miss with the artwork and just everything that they go into, like special features, the restoration. If it's the audio, they might fix like the audio as well. I'm doing a little showcase for Synapse Films because if someone is watching this, they might not know like who that label is, and I just want to show my little deluxe editions. This is Blue Sunshine, fantastic 70s film, cult film, and it's great, man. It's iconic, really. Next one is, speaking of iconic, is Phenomena. Dario Argento. This is, like, everyone knows that this is one of my favorite designs in my entire collection. I absolutely love it. Here is Tenebrae. Again, all of these are rigid slip cases, and the 4K transfers to all of these are just fantastic. And the one that they did that was a hit, and that is Trick or Treat. And this, like, I got, I think this is B. I think this is B or C. I can't remember. But this film looked fantastic. This is the sister company, the Red Shirt Films, but they're part of the Synapse umbrella. And this one, their release right here is gorgeous. Oh man, like, look at that. Simply stunning artwork. And I had to get it. One, because again, it's part of their deluxe editions. I just get them automatically. One thing that I wanted to talk about really quick is the price point. This is pretty expensive. There's no BS about it. What I think with these lower, not as popular labels, so these smaller boutique labels, they just have to charge more. Their work is fantastic. Ignite Films with the Reanimator is easily one of my favorite 4K transfers, 4K releases of the year. That was pretty expensive, about $80 if I remember right, but well worth it. If you want a fancy deluxe edition, they do have a cheaper option, although that's still kind of expensive anyway. But again, they're a smaller label, and Synapse Films is, again, a smaller label, so they have to charge more. And I personally think that they are well worth the price. As you guys can see, I have multiple releases from them, and I absolutely love every single release that I have in my collection. The 4K transfers look spectacular. If they might do some new improved audio. Audio sounded really good in all the films, and including The Deadly Spawn. Special features is really good, and they add new special features to that. Booklets. The books are very nice. It's high quality too, guys. This isn't cheap. This is like actually nice quality, and the art design is fantastic. So Yeah, I would do this. I would rebuy it in a heartbeat because I want to support smaller labels, but then also it's high quality. They're putting out great product. So again, it may not be worth it for you, but that's okay. There's always a standard release. You just got to wait a little bit. But that's why there's these high prices for smaller labels, guys. Arrow Video produces multiple releases per month, and they're a huge company, so they can afford to have a smaller price point. But these smaller labels, they can't, because they only release like one a year or two a year. So they just can't afford it. So anyway, I just really wanted to say that really quick. So what is the Deadly Spawn all about? Well, it starts off with a couple guys camping. And they notice something in the middle of the night, like a comet just crashing. And moments later, the creature, of course, finds them. And the creatures get their little fill from the campers. They move on to the neighborhood area, and they hide in this little suburban home. And the story just goes on from there, because the creature goes from like one place to another. A young boy discovers this nasty spawn creature, and he tries to stop it with the help of some friends. But you're just here for like the low budget, beautifully designed, and the special features, the effects to these, the practical effects is incredible. What I read from the booklet is that the budget for this was extremely low. It was like $25,000, and I don't know how they did it, but this film, like the creature design, it looked really good. And this film is shot on 16 millimeter. And there's, an argument of if it's a film being on 4K, is the film going to look good? Is it even worth upgrading to 4K? And I have to say yes, for sure. This film is grainy. However, I think it's like a healthy grain film. The colors looked so good. So the color restoration or the color grading, whatever the hell you want to call it, technical terms, the film just looked fantastic. Colors really do pop. The close-ups, it's not like, this isn't like a reference quality 4K, not at all. However, on some of the close-ups to like the lady in the beginning of the film, when she discovers the creature in the basement, there's some great looking close-ups, and the details to those looks really good. And again, the film maintains that film grain all throughout, but it looked clear, in the sense of it looked very detailed. And again, like her bathrobe, it looked very nice. Of course, the primary colors just really do stand out. And skin tones looked really good. It wasn't faded. Again, as you get with like from the Blu-rays to the 4Ks with older films, there's this kind of like a faded color. But with the 4Ks, the pictures really do pop. And just like this one, this is in Dolby Vision, and the audio is in DTS mono. Actually, let me backtrack a little bit. Is that Synapse did some restoration with the audio. So not only did they do a fantastic job with just how beautiful the picture looked. Again, I think the picture looked really good. They did major work to this film. They put it in two different aspect ratios, 1.33 and then the other one is, I think it's 1.67, I want to say. Let's see here really quick. I want to make sure. So yeah, so the ratio is 1.371 and 1.66. And the original 16 camera negative was scanned and restored in 4K. And then the English language tracks are, one is the original mix, and then the other one is with the theatrical mix as well. And it just sounded pretty good, man. Seriously. Yeah, they have to get major props to this for the hard work that they put in here. Because like I said, even though it's a 16 millimeter film, the picture looked really good. And I really enjoyed this film as well. But the different aspect ratio, I first watched it on the original one, which is the 1.37. And I thought it looked pretty good. That one is with just like the picture is a lot smaller. But I don't know. I think it just really fits that type of aspect ratio, that style really fit the film. So I didn't really have any complaints. And quite honestly, I really enjoyed it. And going to the future, you know, if I watch it again for a third time, I think I will go back to the 1.37. With the 1.66, not saying it looked bad, but it looked good. The picture is fuller. And yeah, no complaints, man. This is a fantastic release by Synapse Films. Also, really quick, I want to go through the little unboxing because I normally do that in the beginning, but I just got so pumped talking about the film. So here is the case. This is a hard, rigid case. And here is the back right here. I do wish that it would say the Deadly Spawn here. It does say it on the sides. So on the spines, you see it. That looks really cool, guys. Holy cow. This does come with a nice thick poster, just like the limited edition Arrow Video. So there we go. Here we go. It's like a Japanese version of it. I like that a lot. So there is that. And then here is the slip cover. Here is what I would believe would be the front. And here is the spine. And this is pretty graphic. So we'll see what happens with that. But there it is. Take that off. And here is the slip case. And this is reversible, which is pretty cool. And which I'll show right here, which is Return of the Aliens Deadly Spawn. So pretty cool. I might actually switch it. We'll see. But that looks great, man. And this comes with some cards, and it's a 2-disc set right here. So here is the 4K, and here is the Blu-ray disc right there. And the cards. So this isn't like paper form. You're going to really have to, I don't know. So there's hard plastic right there. But, wow. Okay, so this is double-sided art cards. That's really cool. So we have some showings. So here we go, guys. There's that one right there. I'll go through the colored side first, because the other side is black and white. And it's really cool, actually. The other side describes, there's some little text about the scenes that you're looking at on the art cards. So that's pretty cool. And here we go. So, wow. These cards are pretty cool, man. Whoa. And like here, that really popped again with her bathrobe when she went down the basement, man. It looked great. Fine detail to the creature design is fantastic. Close-ups looked incredible. I thought for a 16 millimeter film, it looked really, really good. There is a booklet, and this actually has the smallest font I have ever I've ever read in a booklet, man. But it's really, really cool. Really like the front, and I read through this last night, and there is like 7 different essays on here. Most of them are really, all of them are kind of like archival. They're taken from different magazines. Like the first couple essays are from the Fangoria archives. That was really cool. That kind of just talks about independent filmmakers, and it does go into talking about the Deadly Spawn here, right over here. And it just talks about the inspiration, or just like the people who, created this film. So that was pretty cool. This one right here just talks about the special effects, and I am telling you guys, for the budget that they had for this film, it was fantastic. And the 4K transfer really just makes the all of that practical effects just really stand out. This one right here is very cool. This is actually from the director himself. And it is called Making the Deadly Spawn. And again, it's by this is by Ted Boas. So he's the producer of the film. But yeah, this one was pretty cool, man. It just talks about the process of how this film came about, and the troubles that happened literally a couple days before the film, and the panic that happened to him, and how he basically just resolved the issue within a few days. And I don't know, that was pretty cool to read. I really love this book. I wish more companies would kind of do this, to be honest with you. I really like how they just have a whole bunch of pictures from like behind the scenes of the film. I like how it's like it just feels like an old school, I don't know, book. And I really like it. This is called Building Deadly Spawns. Again, this is all part of it, behind the scenes type of stuff. There's the interview with the executive director, special effects and technician right here. Also, there is one of an interview with the special effects director, John Dodds, right here. And again, like, look at the style to this. Very, very cool. That was a fun read and a good interview. This one was very cool. This is about the sequel that never happened. And this is, I want to say it was a writer for Fangoria. And what ended up, the sequel would have been Deadly Spawn 2 Metamorphosis, but then the film changed and it was titled Metamorphosis. Geez, holy cow, Frank. The Alien Factor. And so it was completely, there's no ties to the previous film, which was The Deadly Spawn. And even before that, there was only just like a couple storylines that was loosely connected to the original. So they just completely like changed it to the Metamorphosis, The Alien Factor. But it was still like a fun read for sure. And yeah, like here's like the creature to that, so you can kind of see like some evolvement or some similarities to the deadly spawn. And then again, about the restoration, it's all over here in the last page. But guys, yeah, this was a fun read, and I did like the design for it. I really like how they mixed not only the essays, but a little behind the scenes, and then there is towards the end of the book the storyboards as well. So this is a very cool booklet overall, and honestly, I think it's one of my favorite booklets that I have read this year, because it mixes it in with essays and just some of the other stuff that you would find interested in after watching this film. So that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. That's the review. If you guys seen The Deadly Spawn, let me know how you liked it, because again, I really enjoyed it. I liked it enough, so damn much, that I rewatched it after the special features with the different aspect ratio of the 1.66. So again, I really enjoyed the film. It's a fun, charming, low budget creature feature film, which I love creature features. And this looked really good. Again, the 4K transfer looked great, and the colors looked phenomenal. But again, it maintained some expectations because it's on a 16mm film. But again, I thought the 4K looked fantastic, guys. And yeah, so I had a great experience with this release. So great job, Synapse Films. Thank you for watching. Hit the like and subscribe button if you do. I really appreciate it. Check out my tier memberships. Thank you to John from Let's Talk Entertainment, William Driver, and Insomniac. And guys, have a great one.